Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Rhett Polka from the 180 System, and today I want to talk about movement and a podcast. So about 3 years ago, I started listening to podcasts on a regular basis, and since that time, there's been a couple that I haven't missed, one of those being the School of Greatness with Lewis Howes. Several months ago, Lewis had a guest on by the name of Ido Portal, which if you're in the physical therapy, chiropractic, personal training, movement type community, you've probably heard of him. About halfway through the interview, Ido said something that made me sit up and say, that's probably the best quote that I've heard all year. And what he said was, your chiropractor doesn't know as much as gravity. Now, that's not a dig on chiropractors. I think you could take chiropractor out and replace that with physical therapist, personal trainer, physician, yogi, whatever you want. Nobody knows as much as gravity. And I would take it even a step further and say that nobody can think faster than your body can compensate. So as professionals in the movement industry or the injury prevention and injury recovery industry, I think we do a lot of disservice to our patients when we try to coach them through movements with verbal cues or try to give them corrective exercises to correct their faulty mechanics as we see. So it's my stance and what we believe at 180 that unless somebody has the physiological ability to do a movement, it doesn't matter how many times you tell them to do it. It doesn't matter if you videotape them doing it or coach them through it verbally while they're doing it. If their body can't go through that motion, stabilize that motion, have the strength to get in and out of that motion, they're not going to be able to do it. Because we're not smarter than gravity, and we can't train you to think through motions. So when we have people come in and tell us, well, if I really think about it, I can do the exercise. That tells me that they don't have the proprioceptive ability, and they don't have the neuromuscular function to do that motion or that exercise. That's why we break everybody down and make sure that each individual muscle that should be either moving or causing stability in that motion is actually functioning normally before we give them exercise. So hopefully that sounded like something that you would agree with as a practitioner in our field. And if you want more information like that, please continue to watch our videos, take our webinar, and eventually take one of our 180 system classes. Until we see you, thanks for your time. Remember to visit us and follow us, and welcome to the revolution.